Hello. Yeah. Uh, Daniel, can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you? Yeah. Hello. 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 Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Just comment. Is it very clear? If it's very clear, let me see your comment. Can you hear me clearly? It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. Okay. That's good. Okay. As many of you will know me, as many of you will know me, can you hear me clearly now? Hello. Can anybody hear me clearly now? For the last time, so I can start. For the last time, can everyone hear me clearly? One, two. Can anybody hear me clearly now? So what you say is not loud enough. I'm not using megaphone or speaker here. Please, I can't shout. Okay. First thing first, I'm going to for others or others that are disturbing me in Slack. Continue. I'm not going to answer Slack. Let me close my Slack because Slack is going to disturb me. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. As you all know me, my name is Professor, and I think it's time I release my true name, but no picture for now. Okay, my real name is Alexander Garuba. I'm not an Hausa boy, I'm an Edo boy, but the face is still going to remain hidden. So my name is Alex. So I noticed some people were having issues with the CSS class we had today. You are meant to have issues as beginners, you are meant to have issues. But today I'm going to explain what CSS really is to everyone. Basically like a beginner. I'm not going to use anybody that's looking for professional terms. I'm not going to use professional terms here. Just I'm going to use baby terms for everybody since everyone here is a learner. So, um, in a layman way, I would say CSS is just like painting a house. So, HTML is what used for the structure, like the block, the cement, and everything. But for you to make it appealing to the user, you need to use CSS. Now, example of that is now. If you look at my screen, now, you're going to see a website built with just HTML. You can see it's not looking very okay. It's just looking bare bone. It's not that fine at all. Now we can take this website looking at this to something looking like this. Now, this when CSS apply to the website, it looks okay, very, very sweet. But now this is that same website without CSS. Now, which one do you prefer? The first one or the second one? Somebody say my screen is blurry. Please, better go and get 5G network. I said nobody should bring 4G here. Use 5G. Your network is not good. Yeah, CSS is just like the finishing material. So that was CSS is. So I was talking about in the class. So basically, as beginners, what you need to concern yourself about is in CSS for now is classes and ID. You can disturb yourself about pseudo classes later, but mainly focus on classes and ID for now. Later, I will share a resource that everybody can use to learn more about CSS. So now, like, what is ID? Like we all know ID. ID is meant for one person. So use ID for just one element. It's very, very bad using ID for more than one element. It's terrible. It's just like a company giving an ID card to two people to use, or let me say your bank giving an ATM to two people to use. This person will should withdraw money to the another person will withdraw tomorrow. It's very, very crazy giving two person one ATM card. So that's what ID is. ID is meant for just one person, but class, like different people can use class, different element can use class. Class is not just meant for one element. So let's say you're doing a website and you know you're going to use that particular um name for one thing. It's better you make it an ID and not a class. If you're going to make it for use it for different things, use an ID. Yeah, if you use IDs in your HTML, they will work, but it's not advisable at all, especially when you're doing JavaScript. So I hope that is noted. Um, Another thing again is what I'm going to talk again now is how we add our CSS. So there are two ways of adding CSS. We have the external external way of adding CSS. I think I need to show you as I'm talking so that we are on the same page. Yeah, I think I've spoken about this already. This already. Yeah, we have three ways of adding CSS. We have the inline style that is putting it directly inside the element, something like this. This is what we call inline styling. Now, inline styling they are good, but they're not kind of accepted when you're doing real projects because when it comes to managing them, it's very, very hard managing them because you need to go to HTML and look for things to change. So they're not advisable. Another one is embedded. Embedded is now it's different from inline because you're not styling the element itself. You're just styling the entire document, not the element. Okay, some people are saying my video is blurry, but some people are saying it clear. So please look for 5G network close to you. I said it before. No 4G network is accepted here. Look for 5G network. Please. It's very clear here. My teammates are also checking it too. So please look for 5G network. So back to what I was saying. We have three ways of adding CSS: inline styling, embedded styles, and link style. So, but in the test we are going to do today, I'm going to use link style, and this other one. So I said we have the CSS selectors, we have the ID based and the class based. And I said ID is used for one element, and for classes can be used for multiple HTML elements. You can't use classes for just you can use classes for just one element, but it doesn't really make sense. It's better use an ID. But if you're targeting multiple elements, it's better you use classes. So we have tag based. Tag based, we rarely use it, but once in a while we use it. And we have the I think I talked about the um all universal selector. Yeah, which we rarely use. So I'm going to just go through a live coding section so that we all understand what CSS is. So I have this BM bone style. website. I want to turn it to something like this. So I want to convert this to this. So let's start. So first thing first, um, I have a container here. So I've already linked my style sheet already. So my style. So for my container, I'm going to give my container a width. Sorry, a max width of 80%. Now we have different type of setting of width. We have a fixed width, max width, and min width. I'm going to explain all of that later. So after setting max width, we need to centralize it. So to centralize, we use margin 0 auto to centralize. So I just done that for the container. Now if you notice, all of them move to the center except the footer, because why they move to the center is because the this my website is inside a container class, why this other div class is inside a container class also. Okay, it's also a container class also, and this main body, this section here, is also in a container class, and also this welcome section too, also in the container class too, except my footer section. So for my footer section, I also want my footer section should also um have that stuff too. But I think I'll skip that for now. Okay. So the next thing is to style my header. And for me, I noticed my header has a kind of orange background with a white text. So how am I going to do that? Is everyone still following? Some people say they can't hear me. I don't understand. I can't make my screen full screen. I don't understand. You have to make your own screen full screen, not for my own end. Okay, back to what I was saying. Um, so done the container class already. So the next thing is to style my header to look something like this. So if you notice, I have a main header ID. So what I'll do is to come to my CSS. Now, if you notice, classes use dots, but ID uses hash. So main header background orange. Yeah, that works. So background orange. The next thing I need padding. I know I don't talk about this in the class, but I will share a resource later on all this on classes and everything. So let me make it 10. I think that looks better. Oh, 5 is okay, I think. Yeah. So I want the color of the text should be white. Yeah. So I think we're done with the header. So now the next thing is to go to this um navbar section. Now if you notice our navbar here, it's kind of all in a straight line with a kind of black background. So I'm just going to take my ID here, navbar. I'm going to give a background of black. Yep. I think I need my universal selector here. So say padding 0. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So I think I've done that for the black. So now the next thing is to make them be in a straight line. So for me to make them be in a straight line, I'm still going to use this and use the descender selector to say navbar ul li. Sorry. Why is this not working? Bro, let's move this first. Display inline block.